Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Right. Welcome. If it's raining, it must be Monday. Just let me put this light out. Oh, maybe I'll leave it on. Yes, if it's raining, it must be Monday, which means shoulders, biceps, and triceps. This is really confusing because I get a mirror image. Right. So we're going to start. I'll put this down just a tad. We're going to start with our usual warm-up routine, which is a heel dig with an opposite bicep curl and a heel dig out to the side, a step back, arms forward, and a high knee. So heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. So we'll do this for 2 or 3 minutes, side, just to warm you up. It gets your muscles warm, it gets your joints moving. You've got to concentrate because you've got to remember the sequence, and it's good for your balance. So it does everything. Just sort of wakes you up a bit. Nice, gentle wake up. Back. And then we'll do 10 minutes without weights, arm exercises without weights. That's not so much strength, that's just getting your arms ready for the weights that are to come. And then it's 10-ish minutes with weights. And the weights get progressively heavier if you can do it. The thing is with my classes is that you need to do them at your own ability. Don't force yourself. Just because I use very heavy weights, well, for me they're heavy. Heavy is a relative term. You don't have to use the same weight of weights, as it were. So my heavy weights are 5 kilo, but your heavy weights may be 1 kilo. So it's all relative. Don't do as I do as I say, as the saying is. Heel dig, side. I've got a grandson staying with me. He's not quite 2, and he's been fiddling with my clock. So the timing, although it's usually out a bit, maybe even more out today. Right, I'm going to concentrate on these now. We're going to do 5 more and do them a little bit more quickly. So heel dig, I'm quite warm actually. Side and high knee. That's 1. Heel dig, side, back, knee. 2. Heel dig, side, back, knee. 3. Heel dig, side, back. 4. Heel dig, side, back. 5. Right, fantastic. So we're going to start our exercises without weights. So we're going to anchor both elbows, and we're going to do a bicep curl without weights. So with a bicep curl, your elbows stay anchored, and it's just your forearms that move. I've seen people doing it like that, but that's your shoulder that's moving. Oops. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. You won't have to rock while you're doing it without weights, but if you have to rock with weights, then stop, because you've lost the technique's not the right word, form. So 7, 8, 9, clench your fist just to put a bit more tension. 10, 11, 12. I'm just going to put this back a wee bit because you don't really need to see my feet for the rest of this particularly. So we're going to start here, and we're going to do an overhead press. So 1, if you can't get your arms by your ears, just do what you can. Never force anything. Okay? 2. If you can only move it a little bit, that's fine. 3, 4. Nice and slow and controlled. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then leave your arms here and put your elbows together. 1. Again, if you can't get them together, do what you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, slow and controlled. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 12. I was in the zone then. I was just going to go on and on and on. Right. Stand with your hands, your palms against your thighs. Turn your hands out. Bring your hands up, touch them above your head. Turn again and go back down. 1. Turning your hands every time, just to get a little bit of movement in those small muscles in the shoulders. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Jolly good. Now we're going to hold your thumb with the other hand, just so your hands don't spring apart. And this is the one where the elbows are higher than the hands. And you don't have to go up to here. Just don't force anything. If it could only go there, that's fine, as long as your elbows are higher. And just by continual movement, you will loosen the muscles and the joints. And don't hunch your shoulders. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nice relaxed shoulders, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to do the triceps, that's the back of the arms. So if you can, put your hands behind your head like this. Looks like that, without sort of pushing your head forward. If you have to just stay there, stay there. If you have to stay there, stay there. But it's only your forearm that moves, okay? These muscles here, the triceps, are moving your forearm. So if you can do this, and they're going up to the ceiling. 1, 2, show you what it looks like from the side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Even without weights, I can still feel it there. Next one we're going to do, and this is the last one before we go on to the weights, is we're going to do raise one arm up by your ear. If you can't, just do it as you can, and the other one comes out behind. And we're not rocking, it's just your arms that are moving. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like this one. It's good for your posture. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. Now, before we go on to the weights, we're just going to do some, you don't get, very, very seldom you get away from squats in my classes. I should have said that you need a chair, preferably one without arms, but one with arms will do. But it needs to be fairly stable. And we're going to do, because it's really important to have strong legs. Without strong legs, you're just lost. Arms are important too, but legs are vital. And the best way is to do an exercise that you use in everyday life. So you're always standing up and sitting down, standing up and sitting down, and you need to be able to do it without using your hands. So sit, shuffle towards the edge of the chair. If you absolutely have to use your hands on your knees, then do. But really would like you to do this, or I would like you to do this, without having to bring your knees in like that. Thighs stay parallel. Put your hands here or anywhere you want, actually. I put them here just to keep them out of the way. And we're going to stand up. 1, nice and slow and controlled down. 2, no plonking. 3, I want legs sore. 4, 5, slowly down. 6, squatting is just sitting without the chair. That was 7, 8, oops, falling backwards. 9, 10. I mean, this should be fairly easy if you've been with me for quite a while. 11, we've been doing this nearly a year, you know. 12, great stuff. Right, chair out of the way. Right, we're going to start with easy weights, light weights. Now, as I said before, light weights will be subjective. And if you want to buy some weights, go and try out a few of these exercises. Don't just pick them up and think, oh, yes, I can do that. Light weights, you should be able to do 12 to 15 repetitions fairly easily. Heavy weights, if you can't do 6 to 8, they're very heavy. And medium, if you're doing 10 to 12 reps, you should be thinking about 8 or 9, should be thinking, I'll be glad when this is over. Just as a rule of thumb. Right, so this one, anchor your elbows. And one arm is going to stay like that. And the other one is going to work. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow and controlled. 5, 6. Try and get full range of movement without letting it go totally. 7, 8. Always keep some tension on the arm. 9, 10, 11, 12. And now this one is static. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really push those elbows in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to go up into the overhead press. One arm stays still, and the other one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you can't do 12, either put the weight down, maybe lower your static arm. 3, don't be a martyr, do what you can. 4, whilst challenging yourself. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, bring your arms down, get rid of one way. Oh no, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Upright row now, hands together. Obviously you can't hold your thumb now because you're holding the weights. 1, 2, when you're exercising, always have your legs hip with your feet hip width apart. 3, gives you good balance. 4, 5, nice relaxed shoulders. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we get rid of one. Take your weight, put it behind your head without clunking yourself in the head. If you can't get it like this, do what you can. And remember, it's just your forearms that move. 1, 2, 3. If you're having difficulty doing this, 4, because of shoulder mobility, 5. Maybe just practice loosening doing some of the first exercises that we did without weights to try and loosen your shoulder a bit. Just sort of do them routinely every day. 9, 10, 11, 12. Oops. I was just about to go on then again. Right. Before we go on to the medium weights, we're going to do some squats to strengthen your legs, but also to give your arms a rest. So sitting down, obviously without plonking, and holding the weights, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Discarding our light weights, getting the chair out of the way. It's medium weights. Now, these are the ones that you should be glad when you've got to the 12 reps. We're going to start with a bicep curl, but we're not going to have a static arm this time. We're going to do both arms together. And remember, no rocking. If you're rocking, you've lost form and you're not gaining any benefit. So, elbows anchored, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Were you glad when 12 came around? Then you've got the right weight of weights. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. 5, 6, 7. Keep your shoulders relaxed. 8, 9, 10. Pushing up. 11. Be careful if your arms are wobbly. 12. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back down in a controlled way. Upright row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can feel this on my back, the back of my shoulders. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whoa, I can feel that. One weight down. Back of your head without clunking yourself. Ready? 1, 2, 3, always slow and controlled. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! Right. Chair again. Pick up the weight you discarded. Or if you can't do this with the heavy weights, either do it freestyle or use lighter weights, but do challenge yourself. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Discard. Get rid of the chair. Right, heavy weights. Right, this time we're going to do the exercise. We're going to combine the exercises. So if you haven't done this before, just watch. If you want to do the first one with me, means you'll be doing 7. We're only doing 6 of these exercises. So we're going to do a bicep curl, an overhead press, back down into the bicep curl, and then we're going to do an upright row. Okay? So, up. Oh. 1. Like I said, we're only doing 6 of these. 2, don't rock. I'm tempted to rock. 2. This is a bit of an ordeal. Down. 3, I'm going to turn sideways so as you can see how tempted I am to rock. 4, I say slowly up. I've got no choice with these. 4, 5. Right, last one, make it a goodie. My left arm is much weaker than my right. 2, down, and an upright row. Whoa. Now, triceps. Be very careful if you've got heavy weight that you don't whack yourself on the head. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Right, last bit. Get your chair, get your heavy weight, and we're actually going to do 12 sits to stand because our legs are stronger than our arms. So although we've got heavy weights, we can still manage 12. So 1, in theory, just if you can't manage 12, just do what you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Be conscious of the fact that you're pushing up with your feet. 7, 8 should be with your heels. 9, it's your heels that get you off the ground. 10, 11, 12. Woof. That was tough. Right. Thank you very much. And I will see you on Wednesday for legs. Bye. Oops, bye.